Hey, hope you're doing well. Let's go see what I did in the month of March. The first thing that happened in March is we actually moved into a retirement home. So I'm in the retirement home right now. Let me give you a little tour of our room. The audio might get a little choppy, but this is our room right here. That's the bed over there. That's my co-founder. This is like our little kitchen area. And then we're on the fourth floor. It's an independent and assisted living mixed home. Or the washroom's right over here. And so you can see here the actual floor. Those are all the different rooms. There's about 100 residents in this home. And so we moved in here because we're implementing our pilot. And so that's the first thing that happened in the month of March. And so as part of living at the home, we've obviously learned quite a bit. We've been just through, living here, been able to see the way that resident engagement works, the way that staffing works, the way that exercise and nutrition works. We've learned a lot about just what the day-to-day life of residents are and also what the home does to make sure that residents continue to stay healthy. It's a lot different than, just hearing conversations. Actually seeing what gets implemented and actually seeing what residents do is a lot different than just one conversation that we've had. So it's been really valuable for us. And you should see a lot of insights coming out at about the end of April. We'll probably come out with a lot more insights in my newsletter then. So stay tuned. The second thing that we focused on in the month of March was our casing design. So we learned that this is our original casing, that it wasn't as waterproof as we initially wanted it to be. And so we ended up changing it to this design that you see right here. You kind of see they're about the same size, so nothing too different between the two. But the difference here was we used like a snap tight mechanism for locking, whereas here we used smaller screws. And so we ended up trying this out to see if it would be waterproof compared to the other one. It didn't end up working out, but we were able to learn a lot to see what we could implement for our next casing design. And so that was a really good piece of insight that we got in the month of March into how we should change the casing design to make it more waterproof. This was a lot more waterproof than our original design, but there's still tuning that needs to be made to this. And so we learned about that in the month of March because we're living at the home here while we're implementing the pilot. For now, we'll be able to, leave this as a thing we can focus on for later. Whereas it's not as pressing because we're living at the home. We can deal with laundry and all that sort of stuff and put it through the smaller machines versus the larger machines. The last thing that we did is in regards to our capacitive touch sensor. So that's what tells us if you're wearing the device or not. And so we were able to integrate that with the rest of the sensors that we have on our PCB board for, fall detection and for location monitoring. And so that was something that we finally finished in the month of March. And so now it's just about doing fine-tuning testing and then also actually putting it onto residents. Now that we're at the home, we're able to see, is it actually accurate in seeing if someone is wearing the sensor or not, and is able to tell us how many hours per day they're wearing it, and all that sort of stuff. And so we're gonna be testing that out in the month of April. All right, well, that's it from me for the month of March. April will be a lot of learning and a lot of testing. So I'll see you at the end of April. Bye.